Okay, I said all kinds of interesting things about this beer, went to hit stop and realized that I didn't actually ever hit start. So I was talking to myself, which happens a lot. But anyway, this is Lagunitas Stoopid Wit. And somebody who had watched a recent wit beer evaluation that I did had suggested this as a great wit. And so I snapped it up um, when I saw it as a single bottle at Trader Joe's. So this is 6.3% alcohol by volume. For the wit style, it is too high in alcohol content. The range there is 4.5 to 5.5. But we're going to forgive them because I do believe that one, because it's Lagunitas, two, that it says it's stupid wit, is that it has been aggressively hopped and done so in the West Coast style. We're gonna get this like danky, super aggressive, tropical citrus kind of hops going on, and so the base style is wit, but really this is probably more of a specialty beer. Now that I've had half of this, I can confirm that it does in fact make lacing, as is true to a Belgian style. Smell wise, most of what I'm picking up out of here is hops, and I get this kind of pineapple-y, danky citrus kind of hops, tropical danky hops going on. There's other stuff that's below it. I feel like I'll smell that more as this beer warms up. And I can only just kind of know that those chemicals are there, but it's hard for me to really discern what it is that I'm smelling. Thanks. So color-wise, it's this beautiful, deep golden color. Just a little bit of haze going on here. Not too much. Not super bubbly looking. It did pour with the head, and then, like I said earlier, it looks like it's lacing like a Belgian style would, so all of those things are good. Let's jump into this flavor. This beer is a very interesting trip. This is where on the original video I said wow about a dozen times before I can collect my thoughts. This beer is pretty interesting. It's, as a wit beer, we're expecting some pepperiness, some spiciness, some floral out of it, but then like just a hint of tartness. And I always call this style a cousin or next door neighbor of a sour, because it's just on that border of sour. And so some of them to me are a little tart and I don't appreciate them. Some tend to be more on the wheat side or the spicier side, and that's also nice. But for my personal preference specifically, but this beer has this great West Coast style to it. It's got this danky hop profile, and so it gives you dried pineapple, like this tropical flavor, like grapefruit flavor. It gives you this spiciness, this tinge, just a tinge. It's like a sensation more than anything, a tinge of sour, but this like floral kind of quality to it, floral perfume kind of quality to it, and it finishes in this nice, clean, bitter finish. And then you can kind of get all those flavors in and out, weaving around in there in the finish, and it's really very interesting. And I felt like, how is an aggressively hopped wit beer going to taste? I feel like sour and hoppy are kind of contrary in my opinion. I couldn't figure out how that would work, but Lagunitas did it in a way that's enjoyable and interesting all at the same time. You get each of those qualities, and it's more like, oh, ooh, ah, oh, okay, oh, huh, going on as you drink this beer. And that's why I said wow about a dozen times the first time I had tried it. Very, very interesting beer. Very drinkable. I feel like wit like wit purists are not going to appreciate this. I feel like IPA hop lovers are going to find it interesting. And if you just like the beer adventure, I totally recommend this because it's interesting and different. You know, it really is a specialty. It really is a specialty beer in that it doesn't stick to style for hop profile, for alcohol, but it's a good beer. It's an interesting, fun project I think that they've done. So it's limited release. Boom, limited release. So check it out. Probably just a summer thing. Lagunitas Stoopid Wit, 6.3% alcohol by volume. Just an interesting roller coaster of a taste for beer. So enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried it. Thank you so much to the person who recommended it. I wish I could remember your name, but I'm bad with names. But I'll try to find your comment and tag you so you can watch this video because I appreciate your recommendation. Anyway, cool. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.